Let's talk about kale, the green, curly vegetable that's suddenly everywhere. You've probably seen it popping up in your local shops, on restaurant menus, and even in your neighbor's garden. It's hard to ignore how this humble, leafy green has taken center stage in the world of healthy eating. From posh London restaurants to smoothie bars in the suburbs, people can't get enough of it. Whether it's tossed in a salad, blended into a smoothie, or crisped up as a snack, kale is everywhere you look. They call it a superfood, packed with vitamins. More vitamin C than an orange, apparently. It's also loaded with vitamin K, fiber, and antioxidants, making it a favorite among nutritionists and foodies alike. No wonder it's become a staple for anyone looking to eat well. It's hardy, grows in the cold, and is in demand all year. Unlike many crops, kale thrives when the weather turns chilly, making it a reliable choice for farmers even in the depths of winter. For farmers, that's gold, a crop that survives British weather and sells for a premium. With its resilience and popularity, kale offers a rare combination. It's both practical to grow and profitable to sell. Once just sheep food, now it's the star of the veg aisle. It's funny to think that what was once animal feed is now a must-have for health-conscious shoppers and chefs. You can steam it, fry it, bake it into crisps, or blitz it into a smoothie. Its versatility means there's a kale recipe for everyone, from quick snacks to gourmet dishes. Its popularity isn't a fad. People want fresh, local produce, and kale fits the bill. It's grown close to home, often picked just hours before it hits the market. And that freshness is a big part of its appeal. But is it easy money? Of course not. Like any crop, kale comes with its own set of challenges, and success isn't guaranteed. Farming is tough, relentless pests, and hard graft. There are days when the rain won't stop, or when pests threaten to wipe out the whole field. It takes real dedication to keep going. Still, there's real satisfaction in growing something people love. Seeing your hard work pay off and knowing your produce is nourishing families makes it all worthwhile. If that something is the trendiest veg on the planet, all the better. Kale's rise from humble beginnings to culinary superstar is a story of changing tastes and new opportunities. So, can an ordinary person make a go of kale farming? Let's find out. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting out, the kale craze might just be your next big adventure. Before planting, you need to pick your kale variety. It's not just green and curly. There are dozens of types. Curly kale is the classic reliable, productive, and supermarket friendly. Lacinato, or dinosaur kale, is darker, more tender, and a chef favorite, potentially higher value, but trickier to grow. Red Russian kale has purple stems and a sweeter flavor, especially after frost. Cold weather actually improves kale's taste, turning starches into sugars. Your choice depends on your market. Supermarkets want uniformity, restaurants want unique varieties. For beginners, stick to curly kale and maybe try a small patch of lacinato. Buy quality seeds from a reputable supplier. Don't cut corners here. The right seed is the foundation of your crop. Choose wisely and you'll avoid a lot of headaches later. Now, let's get your soil ready. With your seeds chosen and your vision set, it's time to prepare your land for a season of abundance. This is where your kale's journey truly begins, and the effort you put in now will pay off in lush, healthy plants later. Kale needs a well-prepared bed. No shortcuts here. The better your soil, the better your harvest will be. Start by clearing every weed you can find. These invaders will compete with your kale for water, nutrients, and sunlight, making it harder for your crop to thrive. Use a rotavator or a sturdy garden fork to turn the soil thoroughly, breaking up clumps and removing any stubborn roots you come across. This helps aerate the soil and makes it easier for young roots to grow deep and strong. Next, feed your soil. Kale is a heavy feeder, so add plenty of rich compost or well-rotted manure. Don't be shy. Your plants will thank you for the extra nutrition. Mixing in organic matter not only improves soil structure, but also provides a steady supply of slow-release nutrients that kale loves. Spread your compost evenly over the patch and work it in well. making sure it's blended throughout the top few inches of soil. Don't forget to check your soil's pH. Kale prefers it slightly acidic to neutral, ideally between 6.0 and 7.5. This small step can make a big difference in how your plants absorb nutrients. If your soil is too acidic or too alkaline, adjust it with lime or sulfur as needed. Getting this balance right helps prevent nutrient deficiencies and keeps your kale growing strong. Good groundwork now means fewer problems with pests, diseases, and poor growth later on. It's hard work, but this foundation is essential for a healthy, productive crop. Take your time and do it right. Don't rush this step. Your kale will reward you with vigorous growth and delicious leaves all season long. Once your soil is rich, loose, and ready, you're set for planting. The groundwork is done, and your garden is primed for success. Now, let's move on to the exciting part, getting those seeds in the ground and watching your kale patch come to life. The real fun begins now, as you take the first step toward a thriving, bountiful harvest. Planting time. You can sow seeds directly outdoors or start them in trays indoors. Starting indoors gives seedlings a head start and protects them from pests. If sowing outside, do it in early spring or late summer. Kale loves cool weather. Plant seeds ½ inch deep, spaced as directed on the packet. Proper spacing prevents disease and gives plants room to grow. Keep soil moist but not soggy. Gentle watering is key. Then wait. Patience is part of the process. Soon, tiny green shoots will appear, a magical moment. If seedlings are crowded, thin them out to about 18 inches apart. It feels harsh, but crowded plants won't thrive. Strong, well-spaced plants mean a better harvest. Sometimes, you have to be ruthless for the sake of the crop. Next, let's keep those young plants happy and healthy. Your kale is in the ground, but now the real work begins. Water, sunlight, and weed control are your top priorities. Kale needs consistent moisture, about an inch a week. Deep watering is better than frequent light sprinkles. It encourages strong roots. Always water the soil, not the leaves, to prevent disease. Kale loves sun, at least 6 hours a day. Too much shade means weak, leggy plants. Keep your patch weed-free. Weeds compete for everything your kale needs. Regular hoeing and a layer of mulch, like straw, help suppress weeds and retain moisture. Mulch also keeps the soil cool and reduces watering needs. Stay vigilant. Neglect leads to poor crops. Give your kale the best seat in the garden, and it'll reward you. Healthy plants are less prone to problems. Now, let's talk about defending your crop from pests. Pests love kale as much as people do. Cabbage white butterflies lay eggs that become leaf-munching caterpillars. Aphids suck sap and can stunt growth. Flea beetles and slugs also cause trouble. The best defense? Fine mesh netting keeps butterflies out. For aphids, a strong spray of water or encouraging ladybirds helps. Avoid harsh chemicals. Organic sprays or natural predators are better. Integrated pest management, using barriers, predators, and regular checks, keeps pests under control. Don't aim for perfection, just keep damage manageable. Stay alert, and your kale will survive the onslaught. After weeks of care, it's harvest time. Start picking leaves when they're hand-sized. Young leaves are tastiest. Use the cut and come again method. Harvest outer leaves, leave the center to grow. Morning is best for crisp, fresh leaves. Use a sharp knife or scissors to avoid damaging the plant. Harvest regularly to encourage new growth. Don't let old leaves linger. They get tough and slow the plant down. Cool leaves quickly after picking. Cold water works wonders. Freshly picked kale tastes far better than anything from the shop. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, is there money in kale? The answer isn't as simple as a yes or no. Like most farming ventures, it depends on a mix of factors: your location, your market, and how much you're willing to put in. Kale is popular for its health benefits, but turning that popularity into profit takes planning and hard work. Startup costs depend on your scale. Seeds, tools, compost, and netting are basics. If you're growing organically, You might spend more on soil amendments and pest control, but you can often charge a premium for organic produce. Your biggest investment is your own time and effort. Kale needs regular care. Watering, weeding, and harvesting can be labor-intensive, especially if you're doing it all by hand. Larger operations need more gear and infrastructure, like irrigation systems or greenhouses, and those costs add up fast. But with scale, you can produce more and potentially reach bigger markets. Selling wholesale means lower prices but bigger volumes. Direct sales, like farmers' markets or supplying local restaurants, fetch higher prices per bunch, but require more time spent marketing and building relationships. Find your niche and build relationships. People pay more for local, quality produce. Loyal customers can make a big difference, especially if you offer something unique, like heirloom or specialty kale varieties. Don't expect to get rich. Farming is tough, and profits can be thin. You'll need to track your expenses closely and be prepared for some lean months. Weather, pests, and market swings can wipe out gains. A bad storm or a pest outbreak can set you back, and sometimes prices drop when supply is high. But you can supplement your income or make a decent living if you focus on quality and keep costs low. Many small farmers find success by diversifying crops and selling directly to their community. Start small, learn as you go, and grow the best kale you can. Experiment with different varieties and growing methods to see what works best in your area. There's real satisfaction in feeding your community. Many farmers say the connections they build are just as rewarding as the profits. It's more than a job, it's a way of life. If you love being outdoors and working with your hands, kale farming can be deeply fulfilling. Ready to become a kale farmer? With patience, creativity, and a willingness to learn, you just might find your own path to success in the kale field. That's the world of kale farming in a nutshell. It's hard work. Weather, pests, and weeds will test you, but the rewards go beyond money. Growing food is deeply satisfying. Watching seeds become thriving plants never gets old. You don't need acres. Start with a small patch or even pots. Learn from mistakes, talk to other growers, and keep improving. Most farmers are happy to share advice, just don't ask about their profits. The key is to start, experiment, and enjoy the process. Growing kale is only half the battle. The next challenge is selling it. How do you find customers, set prices, and build a brand? That's a story for another day. Stay tuned. The journey to Kale Baron has just begun. Good luck and happy growing.